afternoon. My name is Geeta Verma. Could you please tell me your full name?
My name is Disha Chaudhary.
By what name shall I call you?
You can call me Disha.
Disha, do you work or are you a student?
I'm working part-time as an office administrator in Future PC in Auckland, New Zealand. I am on a vacation.
Okay. So now why are you taking this IELTS exam?
I'm taking this IELTS exam as a requirement process for the Australian work visa. I need to give this exam so that the requirements can be fulfilled for residency purposes.
Okay. Which is your hometown?
My hometown is Delhi, which is the capital of India. I was born in Delhi and I've always been living here ever since.
Okay. Disha, which is your favorite color?
My favorite color is black, although people might think that it is associated with negativity, but I think it looks good on me. I think black color looks good on everyone of every complexion, so it is my favorite color because I like wearing it.
Okay, Disha. Disha, now I would like to ask some questions related to your friends. Do you prefer to have one particular friend or a group of friends?
I think it depends. If I want to have a good connection with someone, then I think it is only with one or two friends. But if I'm going out or I'm going to watch a movie or going out to eat, then I prefer going out with 4 to 5 friends because it's a good company and then I get a chance to interact with everyone.
Okay. What do you like doing most with your friends?
I like to spend a lot of time discussing about various topics. I think it gives me a new perspective and a new outlook on things. I really like having a great discussion and debate with them.
Okay. Do you think it is important to be in touch with friends you have as a child?
Yes, definitely. Childhood friends are the most cherished ones. This is because they know us inside out. When we grow up and make friends in university, at that time we sometimes are not ourselves. But as a child, when we were pure and innocent, and the people who knew us then, they have a very good connection with us and they know everything about us. So it is very important to have a connection with them and talk to them.
Okay. What makes a friend a good friend?
It is rightly said that a friend in need is a friend indeed. I have seen through experience that the most important and closest friend of mine is the one who helped me when I was in need. I remember once my sister was ill and my parents were out of town. I tried to contact my relatives and nearby friends, but no one came to help me. I called my best friend, her name is Ronak, and she instantly came and took her to the hospital and stayed the night there with me.
Okay, Disha. Good. So, Disha, now I would like you to speak on the given topic for 2 minutes. Here is a paper and pencil to make some notes if you wish to. And your topic is, describe an important choice you had to make in your life. And your time to prepare starts now. Here is the topic. Okay, Disha. So, shall we start?
Sure.
Okay. Your time starts now.
The most important and difficult choice that I have made in my life till now was going for further studies out of my country. I went to New Zealand to study postgraduate diploma in business. It was a difficult choice because I had never lived away from my family. But I felt it was very important for me to become independent. I could have stayed in my country but in a different city, but it wouldn't have given me the exposure and the confidence to live outside. When I took this decision, it was a tough one because I have never stayed in a hostel and I always thought that I would feel homesick and I might give up. That was a thought that came into my mind. But I made myself stronger, and I knew that this experience will make me a better person and make me do things which I would not have done at home otherwise. I had to choose if I had to go to a place where I knew someone, which was Canada, but I opted for New Zealand. We didn't know anyone out there. There were no friends or relatives who could help me or support me. I went there solely. My parents were a bit hesitant, but they had faith in me and they supported me and gave me the confidence that I can achieve whatever I want. So I went there
Disha,
and
thank you so
successfully.
much. Now I would like to ask some more questions related to the topic. What are the typical choices people make at different stages of their lives?
The different choices that people have to make is to leave home or stay close by, or the type of job they want to do, or the education they want to pursue. I think all the decisions and choices we make should be logical, and they should not be influenced by any emotional aspect, such as if I'm doing a subject because my friends are doing it but I'm not interested in it. These choices can never turn out to be fruitful, so it is important to take a wise decision.
Okay. Should important choices be made by the parents or by the young adults?
I think it is important to include both viewpoints. A child who has to take the decision should have his say in what he wants to do. But taking the advice and guidance of parents is also important because they have more experience and they have seen life better. So if we incorporate both aspects, then a good and more judicious decision can be made.
Okay. Why do some people like to discuss their choices with the other people?
I think it gives them a new outlook. It gives them perspective. If we discuss it with other people, then if we are just thinking about our viewpoint, then there are some things which are limited in our mind, some perspectives which are limited, but talking to other people about it can open us new horizons and make us look through things differently.
Okay. Uh, what kind of choices do people make in their everyday life?
There are a variety of choices ranging from lifestyle habits on what to eat, whether to stay in bed or exercise, and these choices are very important because they determine our long life. If we make healthy choices, then we will live a healthy life, but if we just stay lazy and don't do any work or eat good food and just eat junk food, in that case we are just shortening our lifespan.
Okay. Why do some people choose to do the same thing every day?
They become habitual of doing the same thing every day. It doesn't matter if it is a good habit or bad, but if we incorporate something in our daily routine, we don't give it another thought, whether it is good for us or not. Some habits are definitely good for us, like brushing twice a day, but some people eat junk food, like I mentioned earlier, and they just are in a habit of doing it, so they don't ponder upon it, the ill effects it can have in future.
Okay. Do you think that people today have more choices than people used to make in the past?
Definitely, there is more variety, especially because of globalization. There are many companies which have come up with products which have different options. Today, we have options for different toothpastes which come in various varieties, and I think each and every item has a lot of variety which wasn't present earlier back in those days because the manufacturing processes were low, but now the prices of things have also gone down and now people have more choices to make. But I think it is also difficult in a way because the more choices you have, the more you get confused. So it is a good and a bad thing at the same time, I think.
Okay, Disha. So thank you so much, and that is the end of your speaking test.
Thank you.